in front of a loud but unmistakably tense crowd. MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game National League wildcard playoff between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now here's a look at Joe Maddon's lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs. Steve, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
Well, hopefully with the wind blowing out, you're not going to see too many guys in that lineup with their eyes too big thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just going to hit it out there into that wind. Stay focused, but if you get something up in the zone, drill it.
Number 13 gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been one of the most dependable starting pitchers around. He's got a career ERA of less than 3. One of the best out there on the mound.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, Matty, Brandon Crawford continues to get better and better each year. Won the Gold Glove at shortstop in 2015. Really just continuing his improvement from his days at UCLA. And also, he's got some of the best hair in all the game.
Carlos Gomez strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Not quite candlestick cold out here tonight, but still a chilly 56 degrees here at game time. And there's ball 2 now. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
And a full count now, 3-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
And this figures to be a very nerve-wracking game. I mean, both of these teams have played hard for 162 games, and now everything rides on just one game. One error, one wild pitch, one double play could be the difference between moving on or going home.
We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Parker giving chase. 1 away. Javier Baez is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter, so that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respected for his strike zone. He doesn't seem to miss many pitches too often.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Dexter Fowler set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Mike Trout strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Arrieta into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Muno fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, number 25.
Now batting, Park, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Ground ball left side. Bryant's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth, catcher
Buster Posey gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3. Anthony Rizzo stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
So important here to pick up the first run of the game from scoring position. I guess that's true in any game, but especially in the wild card game. Everything here is just going to get magnified 10 times over. You've got to make these opportunities count.
All even now, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We're back. Number 84 digs in here for his first appearance. Connor Gillespie is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Arrieta sets. First pitch on the way. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Kyle Schwarber is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Connor Gillespie will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Danny Muno will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Chris Bryant will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now some action out in the Giants' bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Jarrett Parker gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
Arrieta's got his target. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Mike.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Adam Warren will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. The second for one. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
Number 28, Buster.
At the plate, Buster Posey. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Javier Baez is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A solo shot here to left, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
And you know, as soon as he let that ball go, he probably wanted it back. It was just grooved right down the middle, and you cannot make mistakes like that to that kind of hitter.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter Fowler.
As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Miguel Montero digs in with one run in and one gone in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Head down through first. He's heading for two. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double. Number 20 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 20.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score.
Your attention, please. Now
so a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Josh Osage.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Trying to hold the lead. Grounded to the right. On to first, and there are two down.
Now batting,
Carlos Gomez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first three plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Chris Heston will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh.
53, Chris Heston.
Here comes the first pitch. Scorched to third. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We've reached the seventh inning stretch here. Philip Tan will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Philip 10.
Brandon Crawford will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Chris Heston will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Austin Slater will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Gomez, still ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now. And the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it. But at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Joe Pennant stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far. So you do have that in your favor.
This is pulled into right, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game. Justin Grimm will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Your attention, please.
Connor Gillespie will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
And that misses ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Fowler on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So add 1 more on the sac fly as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
And at this point, every added run just makes it more and more likely that they're going to get out of here with a victory. And they tack on 1 more here on the sacrifice fly.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Stepping in now, Park. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And you know, with that fellow waiting on deck, if you believe in protection in the batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Hit well on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Number 50 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 50.
Danny Muno will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Javier Baez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Hunter Strickland will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here.
Number 60. Hunter Strickland.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Dexter Fowler will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Well, I really think that having home field advantage here made a huge difference. And these guys are going to wind up surviving this 1-game wild card playoff. So now it's down to the division series, where they're going to come into that game with just a little bit of momentum.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So for Eric Karros and Steve Lyons and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the National League Wildcard Game on ML.